Hey friends, it's your boy, brought to you by depression. So tonight's meal is going to be a little bit different than most of the cooking tutorials that I have not yet put on this channel. Tonight we're eating like a Skyrim NPC, because that's where I'm at in my life. So you first got to take your gigantic oversized bread, in this case I've got a baguette. Then you got to find yourself some cheese. And that's basically it. That's the whole meal. I'm sorry if you were expecting more, but that's just how it is. So, what you're first gonna do is you're gonna place your baguette onto a cutting surface such as this. You grab your knife. You orient this in a way that you can actually do shit. Throw that away. And then you throw your knife away. You don't fucking need it. All you need is this. You don't use fucking knives? What do you think you are? This is fucking Skyrim. This is Bethany Esda's greatest creation. 2011 Game of the Year. And you would mar it with one of these bastards? Alright, next we're gonna take your cheese. I've chosen a delicious... The fuck kind of cheese is this anyways? I threw the wrapper somewhere. I honestly don't know where it went. It's cheese, okay? It's fancy. It's got some kind of Mediterranean spices. I think it's cheddar, okay? And... I cut off a little slice because I was going to cut up my bread. And then I decided, you know what? I don't need that kind of energy in my life. I don't need that knife telling me what to do. Think I'm fucking Gordon Ramsay or some shit? Yeah, I'm depressed. So, you're gonna take this in a similar fashion to the bread. You're gonna grab a knife, about like this or so. Make sure it's a good, solid cutting utensil. And you're just gonna real carefully start. Fuck that shit. I don't need that shit in my life. You think I am? The key here is to get them both in your mouth at the same time. So, I take a big old bite of bread. Oh, so good. Once you got that in there, straight off the rind, baby. That's a fucking meal. And that is like the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. And I think I might be lactose intolerant. So, if I get hurt later, well, I wasn't expecting much of this anyways. Anyways, I hope that's informative. You can really get any kind of bread you want. If you want to go for like sliced in the loaf. But you just, you got to make sure that whatever you do, you're not doing it the normal way. Because that completely goes against the spirit of Skyrim NPCs. You also have to make sure that whatever you're eating is outrageously expensive or terrifyingly cheap. So this baguette, $1.50 from H-E-B. Terrifyingly cheap for how good it is. This shit, probably like $5.50. This whole goddamn thing. And I'm eating it like a clown. You know why? Because I've lost control of my life and this is how I gain it back. So if you don't feel like making some kind of fancy-pantsy special recipe that your grandma passed down from her Italian ancestors, then this is the video for you. This is the simplest, easiest depression meal. The only thing that is easier than this is eating shredded cheese straight out of the bag. And I'm not a fucking degenerate, so I'm not doing that today. Instead, you get this shit. I don't know why I do this to myself.